Let's start with what is most important. This is the most devastating day in the history of Virginia Beach. The people involved are our friends, co-workers, neighbors, colleagues.
Right now, I can tell you we have multiple casualties and multiple fatalities. We have 11 deceased victims. They're at the scene. We had 6 more victims who were transported to area hospitals. I do not have the condition of those victims at this particular time. I can tell you that one of the individuals shot by the suspect is a Virginia Beach police officer, and he was saved by his vest. We've established a Family Assistance Center at Princess Anne Middle School. That's at Nemo Parkway and Holland Road for the employees who worked in Building 2 so that they can meet up with their friends and their families. We're also in the process of identifying all of our victims so that we can make personal notification to family members. We do know that shortly after 4 p.m. this afternoon, the suspect entered Building 2. He's a longtime employee of Public Utilities. I will not release his name at this time. And he immediately began to indiscriminately fire upon all the victims. Officers entered. Once the call went out, the officers were at headquarters. They responded to Building 2. They secured as much of the victims as they could, and then they engaged with the suspect. The suspect did shoot a police officer. Officers returned fire. The suspect is deceased.
This day will not define Virginia Beach. We, our citizens, will define in our response to this day, Virginia Beach. We will determine going forward today how we respond to our city.
Right now we have a lot of questions. The whys, they will come later. Right now we have more questions really than we have answers. We're a little more than 2 hours into this event, and we use the word event, that's a cop term, this devastating incident that happened that none of us want to be here talking about, this devastating incident which is going to change the lives of a number of families from our city.